So, this week we have our first cards for the weekly overview. Let's just take a look. I'm doing the same thing again as last week. We have 3 cards from 3 different decks just to give us an interesting blend of energies. So, for the weekly overview, we have partnerships and alliances, 2 of water, and temptation. Okay. Interesting blend of energies here. It's very, very interesting mix here. So this is a week where relationships will be highlighted. Okay, not just romantic relationships, but they will be highlighted too. And there may be like an ex that pops up into your life, or a former friend who sort of steps back in, maybe somebody that you're better off without. So I want you to be aware of that from the get-go. This week is going to help us to understand on a deeper level who our friends are. That's where we're going this week. That's one of the things that we're going to be learning. There's also a lesson about self-forgiveness this week, and forgiving ourselves for allowing ourselves to be involved in relationships that perhaps weren't good for us. Because when we leave a relationship that was a bit, unpleasant or even abusive, very often there's a lot of guilt, there's a lot of shame, there's a lot of self-blame in that equation. So the energy this week is actually encouraging us to learn who is really our friend, who is really on our side, and also to forgive ourselves for past mistakes in relationships, and to know that we can do better, and to stop carrying that heavy burden of blame, because it's just unnecessary now. Let's let it go, let it go. So also, this week, arguments may be resolved. It's very much a week of coming together with the people who are truly on your wavelength, who resonate and vibrate with you, and seeing who is deserving of your time and energy or not. So there is a suggestion of healing happening on many levels this week too. Emotional healing is highlighted, but it may be a week of healing on the physical or mental planes as well. And there is potential for breakthroughs in health and well-being this week. So that's a very, very positive sign.